What's going on, y'all, man? Hope y'all having a great Friday. We had some big news this afternoon. Caleb Wilson, top overall recruitment, one of the best ones here in the state of Georgia, number 8 overall. He is set to make his decision next Thursday, January 23rd, man. Where will the superstar land is the biggest question, right? Now, he's actually closed down his list even more. He had a top 5. This is his top 3 now, right? Kentucky, North Carolina, Ohio State. To me, I think this is a two-headed race. I think it's between North Carolina and I think it's between Kentucky. Now, all of them make sense. North Carolina, obviously, with the pedigree that they have and the coaching. Coach Davis, Coach Hubert Davis, what he's been able to do with that program, gotten them to, deep into the postseason, right? This year, struggling a little bit, but still, they will be a tournament team this year. When we look at the quad 1 wins they got and everything like that, they'll be just fine. Obviously, that North Carolina-Duke rivalry, that's another thing that you can aspire to and you can be happy and excited about. If you do play for North Carolina, that prime time type TV, you're going to get ESPN games every year. So things like that definitely bodes into your favor, right? Then when you look at Kentucky, which to me, I feel like it is Kentucky. I could be wrong, but the reason I feel like it is Kentucky because everything that they're building there, right? When you look at a Caden Lewis, you look at a Jasper Johnson, I think he wants to play with those guys. And I think this could be that Kentucky class where you'd be like, whoa, they got a whole 3-headed monster, similar to classes you've seen back in the past with Calipari, right? When he had the De'Aaron Foxes, the Malik Monks of the world. Now, when you look at Kentucky this year under Coach Mark Pope, they're doing a really good job, right? Uwe's looked good. The transfers that they got coming in, it's all meshing well. It just makes so much sense to have 3 guys now at the freshman position, being able to come in and play. And these coaches ain't hesitating to play these guys, right? And Caleb Wilson is a guy that can affect the game in a multitude of ways. That's why I feel like Kentucky is probably like the best fit because the kid is not just a scorer, right? He can affect the game defensively, playing at a high level, switching on your defender, or switching on the opposing best player, right? Guard, I think he can guard 1 through 5. In my personal opinion, he's 6'10". He can guard the perimeter. He can be an elite rim protector, right? His passing, I think, is supreme that nobody talks about enough. And then he can go get you a bucket. So that's why he's one of the best players in the country for what he's able to do. Nonetheless. But I think Kentucky would be the best fit for him, in my humble opinion. Not saying I'm not a Kentucky fan or anything. I just think that's where he's going to go. And I think that's the best fit for him. With what they got, the talent they got coming in, and I think they're going to make a deep run this year in the postseason, man. But y'all comment below, where do y'all think this superstar lands? I got a chance to see him up close and personal multiple times, man. Every time I see Caleb, I'm impressed. He plays for Holly Innocents here in Georgia. They're considered one of the top teams in the Class A to 3A private, and they're definitely a state championship contender. Last year, they made it all the way to the championship before they lost to Norfolk Coney in the Class 4A state championship here in Georgia, man. So he is the creme de la creme. But comment down below, where will Caleb Wilson land out of these 3 options? Kentucky, North Carolina, or Ohio State? Y'all let me know in the comments.